Okay, here we go. Day 2. Have about 15 miles to go today. Starting out a little later than I would have wanted. It's about 8:30. And I think I can do 15 miles today. Shouldn't be any trouble. Headed for Gooch Mountain Shelter. I understand Gooch Mountain it's gorgeous. Should have a good view at that point. Might be some rain tonight, so I'll probably be shelter dwelling again. Catch up with you on the other side. Okay, y'all might be getting tired of this, but I'm not. How cool is this? I'm full up on water and don't need any right now, but if I did, here it would be. I may take some time and just splash around in this because it's really hot and sweaty, and that looks really cool. I think that's what I'm going to do. Something we don't see in Texas is a lot of mushrooms. That is so cool. Love the variety of mushrooms on the trail. It's pretty neat. And those are really cool. I'm probably not going to eat one of those though. Sure pretty. Coming up on Three Forks Campground. It looks like a pretty nice place. Maybe glam camping. I don't really know. Or is it glamping? Sorry. Maybe glamping. I don't know. But I can hear the rush of water. I see the double white blaze right there. It means something's about to happen with the trail. There's beautiful water. Nice. Absolutely nice. It's gorgeous. And then on the other side, going downstream from the bridge. Beautiful. This might be the place to filter some water. So that's what I'm going to do next. Coming up on Three Forks Campground. It looks like a pretty nice place. Maybe glam camping. I don't really know. Or is it glamping? Sorry. Maybe glamping. I don't know. But I can hear the rush of water. I see the double white blaze right there. It means something's about to happen with the trail. There's beautiful water. Nice. Absolutely nice. It's gorgeous. And then on the other side, going downstream from the bridge. Beautiful. This might be the place to filter some water. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, here we are at a trail intersection. Appalachian Trail goes up the hill to the left. The Benton McKay and Duncan Ridge Trail goes that way up the hill, and the AT goes that way up the hill. Benton McKay was he had the idea of a trail from Georgia to Maine, the length of the Appalachian Mountains. So this was his idea. He wasn't the one that made it happen. There were other people who came along and made it happen, but this trail is named in his honor, and it crosses the AT here in northern Georgia. I don't know how many times, 5, 6, 7 times, that the Benton McKay Trail and the AT have run together, and then they've separated and crossed and run together and separated and crossed a few times. So this might be the last time that it crosses, and it heads up the hill. So these two paths diverge, and I'm headed up the mountain towards Gooch Mountain, and that's my day. It's probably another 13 miles from here, so I better get going. Well, I guess off to the left is a shed and a cemetery. Don't know what the shed is, but I know what a cemetery is. It's back that way, and ahead you can see two blazes that lead the way for me. And so that's where I'm going. Pushing north. Well, I'm at Hawk Mountain Shelter. And about 10 minutes ago I had a conversation with my wife that lasted about 45 seconds, and we covered everything over the last 3 days. And then it quit. So, well, but it was encouraging, super encouraging. I also got one incoming message from a friend back home who was encouraging. So it's been encouraging. I got a little signal. There's been zero signal pretty much since Springer Mountain, and so I will post my first, I'll upload my first videos as soon as I get one. So in the meantime, Gooch is about 8.7 miles ahead. So pushing north to Gooch Mountain Shelter. Tell you what, boys and girls, I just climbed a butt kicker of a mountain. It was a butt kicker. So I decided to go ahead and take a lunch right here. It's a gorgeous place, gorgeous view, nice breeze, a nice rock outcropping here that I can stop and take a break. It's a little earlier than I was planning. I was planning on taking a break in about 30 minutes to an hour, but I don't know, you just can't beat this for a place to take a break on top of a mountain that just kicked my butt. So it's going to be downhill for a while. What did I have for lunch? I ate a bag of tuna, by golly. That's the best bag of tuna with nothing added to it I've ever had in my entire life. I needed protein. It was the tuna with sunflower oil. And it was good, I'm telling you. So I guess when you need protein and energy, a bag of tuna with sunflower oil is perfect. So no, it is good. I had a couple of encouraging moments and a couple of discouraging moments. Climbing this mountain, I think I quit about 3 times. I said, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I quit and realized, well, I can't quit here. I have to actually keep going to do that. So I pushed on, and everything's going to be fine. It'll all be good. So we'll see how far a Terrapin can get in 2 weeks. That's the plan. Going to keep going. Gooch is now like 6 miles away or something, 7 miles away or something. I don't know exactly, but that's where I'm going. I'm going to stop and maybe take a view on top of Sassafras, and I think that's going to be real pretty. Just a guess. We'll have to see later on. So thanks for hanging in there. Okay, so far I haven't done much footage of climbs because dadgummit, it's hard to shoot video while you're gasping for breath. So, but I wanted to show this for my wife, whose trail name is Tot, by the way. I won't explain the Tot, but she is Tot, and this would be murderous for her. Rocks, roots, and a pretty mean uphill too. So here it is. I'm not going to shoot it climbing because it's hard, but I just want to show a little bit uphill. Okay, babe, this is for you. Going down Sassafras Mountain. It's a lot of rock, and a lot of rock, and it's not the sandy loam beautiful track that some of it is up here. It is a very rough, and I think you would be calling back, sweetie, help. So that was for you. Little segment. I don't want to shoot a lot coming down this hill because I don't want to fall and break my neck or anything. Plus I have about 4 miles to go to Gooch. It's about an hour and a half for me right now at this pace, and it's supposed to be thunderstorms coming up very soon, so I'm probably not going to make it without getting at least a little bit wet. I just wanted to share this little bit of the trail with you because it's a rough one. Alrighty. I'll tell you what I needed. I needed some water. I was down to half a cup or maybe a cup of water, and those last couple mountains were kind of kicking my butt. And I came across this. And let's see if I can turn the camera around. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful, crystal clear mountain water. That is awesome. And very present help in time of need. Going both ways. And what I like is that right here, there's nice little chutes. Put your collection bottles. So how cool is that? And then right over here, we have the Sawyer squeeze, gravity filtration into the reservoir, and the canteen. The canteen's already been filtered. I'm about to guzzle some of that because when you're sitting right by the creek, you can guzzle all you want. And I'm fixing to guzzle some, and then it's off to Gooch, which they tell me is only about 2 miles, so it's less than an hour to Gooch. And they tell me the rain may hold off. It's supposed to rain, be some storms coming through. It just kind of got darker right now though, but it's supposed to be some storms coming through and some heavy rain after that. Hopefully that'll all happen tonight while we're at the shelter. There's quite a few people going to be there tonight, I think. So a few people I met down here at the creek. So I'm gonna guzzle me some water. Listen to that. I love that sound.